It is post-graduation party. I'm home, and y'all saw how my hair was looking earlier today. It was raining and foggy and very much humidity out there. So let's see what we're actually looking like underneath. So every time, oh, you guys aren't even high enough to see it. So every time I went outside, I had my hair covered. My hat, my satin lined hat, really a big help, always. But yeah, this is what the hair is doing. It's very much fluffed out. The curls are curling. Look at that. Look at that springy. And then this is the back. I was very worried about like the dandruff that I was seeing just sitting on my twist before I took them down, and I was like, I hope these come out pretty good. But yeah, you couldn't really notice the flakes. And I guess I see what people were talking about in that video that I posted about how they couldn't see, it was a bad angle and they couldn't see the flakes. But like, I saw the flakes before, so. And I saw the flakes that fall on the shirt, and so I use that as a barometer. But because of the skin issues that I've been having recently, I know that I'm going to need to wash my hair soon. So we're not really worried about trying to make this style last. We were only trying to make it last for today. Picture day. And now that it's over, whatever happens, happens. Because I know I need to wash my scalp. This is like the first day the lip stuff didn't last. And you know why I think it didn't last? It's because I had layered some chapstick on the bottom. And then I applied my lip gloss, and the lip gloss normally sets and whatnot. But like, you can't really tell when I'm smiling, or at least you couldn't tell in the photos because I was the only black person in the room. So, you know, I'm not exposed correctly in the lighting. I think it's because I did a lip chapstick first, and then I put the lip gloss over, and the lip gloss normally like sticks to my lips. And so because of that barrier between, it just didn't last today, which I wish I would have known earlier. I would have known sooner that that's not how that works, but it is what it is. We had so much of a big win today that the lip issue is like very minor in comparison. Alright, you guys. I am a not so happy camper today because my smoothie blades were dirty. And I have the option to make a personal smoothie or a big smoothie for a bunch of people. I just need to make a personal smoothie, just 8 ounces. And so because this personal blade is dirty, I have to make my smoothie in the big blender. So we got this big ass blender and then just a little 8-ounce stuff. And it's like, why? All you have to do is rinse it. If you're feeling a little fancy, go ahead and shit some soap on there. But like, for real, just get in there real good with the water and spray that shit down. Cause it's still wet and like, it'll just slide right off. It's like, but now it's dried and caked on blades, sharp. I'm not washing that because I didn't do it. I'm not gonna risk my fingertips for something I didn't do. And I tell him this all the time. All you have to do is put your shit in the sink and rinse it. Rinse your shit, and I would do the dishes. And because he doesn't do that, I hate doing the dishes. And another thing that really made me mad was he didn't throw the protein thing out. It's just an empty tub. No protein in there. He used the last of it. And so I'm reaching for the protein. I'm like, no, we actually don't have protein because he used the last of it. So like, just throw the tub away. So now I'm gonna go to the store because now I made my smoothie, but it tastes weird. So I need to go get that protein because it just binds everything together. And this is how my hair is holding up over the night with the bands, the scrunchies. And I only did 2 loops in the back because I didn't want to stretch out my hair, which is just looser at the nape of my neck. And so always trying to navigate that is challenging. Not bad, not bad, not bad. 360. Pretty good. I am gonna put butterflies in my hair because I'm pissed and I need something to make me feel better. And I'm just a girl. So I had the thought the other day, like, how old do I have to be before I have to stop saying I'm just a girl? Because, like, I'm 25. About to be 26, but I also feel like just a girl now, like, but like the girl that I always wanted to be. Like, because I have my own money now and no fudge and no one telling me what to do, I can actually live out the girlhood that I wanted. But like, I still have to pay my taxes. So like, girls don't pay taxes, women pay taxes. But like, I was just a girl paying taxes. From 18 to 25, I was just a girl paying taxes. I pay a sales tax since forever. Ever since 16, I've been having a job, knowing nothing in life, but I gotta get rich. You can check the throwback pics, I've been that bitch. I don't know if I like the orange. I think pink is the way to go. Oh, wait, rainbow. So I'm about to go get this protein for my milkshake. Not milkshake, smoothies. That's the breakfast that I like to eat every day, and I have been since we bought this smoothie maker blender. And so, like, when I find a food, that is what I like to latch onto. That is what my stomach wants to receive. Anything else, my stomach is like, no. So I don't understand why he would do that to me. But I also understand he wasn't thinking. And I keep trying to tell him that's not an excuse. And then this is getting a little personal, but like, we've been having these conversations over and over again. I'm like, hey, I do talk to you. I tell you what I like. And then you don't do it. And then you say like, oh, just tell me and I'll do it. And then you give me attitude when I do tell you. So I'm like, I'd rather you just not say that. Like, just I tell you I want my joints popped. And I tell you, if you don't want to pop them, I'd rather you just not pop them instead of popping them with an attitude. And then you go ahead and you pop them with an attitude. And then you want to ask me what's wrong. Well, what's wrong is you pop my toes with an attitude. When I told you, don't do that. I'd rather you not. And then when I say you don't love me, oh, you get in uproars. You tell me you would go across time zones to go get me ice cream. But when I tell you, don't pop my toes with an attitude, if you're too tired, just say that. Before I go, his graduation was yesterday. I don't know when he made that smoothie and how long that's been caked in, but I did not see that yesterday. So it's like, I'm doing my girlfriend duties for your graduation out of the kindness of my heart because I love you. And I know what outside contexts are happening while you're just trying to graduate. And I want you to graduate. I want you to have one day where you can focus on yourself and you can enjoy yourself. But you can't even rinse off the smoothie blender?